everybody. I'm going to do a short sequence today focusing on sun salutations, the basics and the foundation of all vinyasa, flow, power yoga classes, and hot yoga classes. So to begin practice today, we're going to start in our child's pose. So your knees come out nice and wide, your big toes and heels touch, and you sink back and then down. Forearms and elbows down towards the mat, feeling a stretch along your side body, letting your belly and maybe even your forehead rest on the mat. And while you're here, you're going to feel through your joints and muscles, considering what it is that you'd like to get out of class today. And while you're in child's pose, you come back to your breath, beginning with just noticing how your breath is today, and ultimately moving into an ujjayi breath, which is a breath that's in and out through your nose with a slight constriction in the back of your throat. It sounds a little bit like waves coming in and out of shore in your head, sort of like this. That ujjayi breath helps build fire in your core and helps you continue that breath to link it with your movement throughout class. So let's take one more inhale and exhale in that child's pose. Inhale and exhale. And from here, curl your toes under, pull your weight up forward over your wrists, and come into your first downward facing dog of the day. Take a moment to shake it out and to play around a little bit to get your body warmed up and ready to move. So start by flexing your toes and your ankles, bending your knees, swaying your hips back and forth, and then feeling it in your core and in your shoulders, maybe up over your wrists, before settling down into your downward facing dog. Take a moment to bend your knees and come high up on your toes, pressing your tailbone up towards the sky before then lowering your heels down closer to the mat, always having a little bit of a bend in your knees. Your neck is an extension of your spine, and breathe. Take one more big breath in. Exhale, let it go. And walk your feet up towards your hands. Nice job. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. On your next inhale, come on up, reaching up for the sky, feeling it in your side body, maybe even going left, right, really warming your body up here, your core. Exhale, hands to heart center. All right, folks, I'm going to start by leading you through sun salutation A, then I'll show you sun salutation B, and then we'll go through a quick sequence where we put it all together. So here's sun salutation A, starting with your hands at heart center. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, bow and fold. On your inhale, come on up to halfway lifting. Your tailbone is pushing out behind you. Your core is engaged, sucked up towards your spine. Your neck is long, an extension of your spine. Your hands can be on the ground or on your knees or shins, whatever keeps that long, straight spine. So take an inhale here. And then exhale, bringing your hands to the mat and your legs out behind you for high plank. From here, there's a modification as we lower down into chaturanga. So you take an inhale in your high plank like this, and then exhale, you can put your knees down and you turn your elbows in towards your ribs, nice and tight as you lower down, core engaged. Inhale, push forward for upward facing dog or cobra. If you keep your knees down, it's okay that your shins and your legs remain down in upward facing dog. but your collarbones are open, your heart is open. Your neck is still an extension of your spine, meaning your gaze is straight ahead. If you want more of a back bend, you can lift your head up and gaze towards the ceiling. Take one big breath in here, and then exhale, push your way down and back into downward facing dog for a few more Ujjayi breaths. One more big breath in. Exhale, let it go. Bend your knees, gaze forward, and walk, step, or jump your feet up towards your hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift up high towards the ceiling. Exhale, hands to heart center. That, folks, is a sun salutation A. Sun salutation B has a bit more movement. There's fewer of these in each class than in that regular sun salutation vinyasa that we just went through. But here's what sun salutation B looks like. Again, inhale, lift up. Exhale, bow and fold. Inhale, halfway lift for that straight spine. Exhale, fold again. Now, inhale up into Utkatasana, chair pose. Your booty stays nice and low. Your knees are either pressed together with your big toes pressed together, or you can find a slight hips width apart stance here, whatever feels better for your low back. But your booty is nice and low. You should always be able to see your big toes past your knees. Navel sucked in, arms active, away from your shoulders. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift, straight spine. Nice job. Exhale, hands to the mat for your high plank. This looks a lot like sun salutation A. Now again, you can put your knees down, or if you're looking for more of a challenge, you still roll your elbows towards the front, tighten towards your ribs, but your knees can stay up. So from your inhale, exhale, lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Again, collarbones still open, heart open, hands pressing hard, tops of your feet pressing into the mat. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, downward facing dog. Not too different from sun A at this point, but here we go for more movement. Inhale your right leg up behind you, pressing and flexing your toes towards the ground. Imagining you're trying to stand on that wall behind you. Take a deep breath in and out. Inhale, bring that knee in tight towards your chest, pulling forward to lightly place your right foot between your hands. Your left foot comes down and out at a 45-degree angle. When you are stable, you lift yourself up for warrior one. Exhale, sinking in. Your goal here is your hips to point as close to forward as they can. Shoulders down and away from your ears. Navel sucked in, head held high, arms active. Not way up towards your ears. If goal posting works better to give you that space, then that's what you should do. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, frame your foot. Come down into your high plank. Inhale. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. We have to do it on the other side. Left foot up, inhale, flexing your toes down towards the mat. Exhale. Inhale, left leg tighten through your chest to lightly place your left foot between your hands. Turning right ankle out at a 45-degree angle. Inhale, lift up into warrior one. Exhale, sink in. Nice deep bend in your left leg. You still have weight in the outside edge of your back foot. Excuse me. And breathe. One more big breath in. Exhale, frame your foot. Kick on back for high plank. Inhale. Exhale, lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. And breathe for 2. One more big inhale. Exhale, let it out. Walk, step, or float up, feet to hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Now we end the way we came in. So on our next inhale, we go back into that chair pose. Nice and low, Utkatasana, feeling it in your glutes and in the back of your thighs. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, fold. Inhale, root to rise all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Sorry, I have something stuck in my throat. So, Sun Salutation B. Usually in a practice, there's 3 Sun A's to every 1 or 2 Sun B's. So what I'd like to do is go through a couple Sun A's and Sun B's, moving in and out with the breath, so you can try to get some of that flow. You can feel your heart rate rise, you can feel your core muscles working, and you really get to link your breath with your body's movement. So, here we go. Inhale, lift up. Sun A. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, high plank. Take a deep breath here. Exhale, chaturanga, knees down or up. Inhale, upward facing dog, collarbones open. Exhale, downward facing dog, and breathe for 2. One more big breath in, fill up. Exhale, let it go. Walk, step, or jump, feet to hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, root to rise all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Again, inhale, lift up. Exhale, bow and fold. Inhale, halfway lift, straight spine. Push that tailbone out behind you, navel sucked into spine. Exhale, hands to the mat, high plank. Inhale. Exhale, lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. And breathe for 2. One more big breath in. Exhale, let it out. Gaze forward, hop, step, float. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, root to rise all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Sun Salutation B. Here we go. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, bow and fold. Inhale, Utkatasana, chair pose, nice and low. Navel's engaged, arms are active, shoulders away from your ears. Booty nice and low. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, bow and fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands to the mat, high plank. Take a deep breath in here. Exhale, turn your elbows in nice and tight towards your ribs, remember, and lower down for chaturanga. You should feel the outer edges of your ribs along your biceps. Inhale, upward. Exhale, downward. Hi, Finny. Inhale, your right leg up high behind you, flexing your toes down towards the mat. Core is engaged. Inhale, in through center. Placing your right foot down, left ankle turns out. Inhale, sink in, warrior 1. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, frame your foot, high plank. Inhale. Exhale, chaturanga, lower down. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing dog. Nice job. Inhale, three-legged dog on the left. So flexing your left toes down towards the mat. Inhale, bring that knee in tight through your chest, in between your hands. Inhale, lift up, warrior one. Exhale, sink in. Take a moment here to check in on your hips, shoulders down, pinching your shoulder blades behind you, navel nice and strong, fingertips active. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, free in your foot, come on down into high plank. Inhale, exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. And breathe. Take a moment to really press that tailbone up towards the sky, pressing your heels down towards the mat. One more big breath in, fill up. Exhale, let it go. Bending your knees, walk, step, float to your feet to hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Leaving the way we came in. Inhale, back into that nice low chaturanga. Neck is an extension of your spine here. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, fold. Inhale, root to rise all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart center. I want to do one more sun salutation B with a couple variations to help you open up your hips and get a little extra core work in now that your body and your breath are flowing really well together. So one more sun salutation B with a few variations. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, bound, fold. Inhale, halfway lift, straight spine, tailbone pointing out far behind you. Exhale, fold. Inhale, Utkatasana, back to that nice tight chair pose. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, bow and fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands to the mat, high plank. Nice job. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. So here we go with a couple variations. Now, three-legged dog on the right. You're lifting your right leg up, just like we always do. But we're going to bend our knee, bring our heel towards our glute, and open our hips up towards the right. You still have weight evenly distributed in your front arms. Gaze might come under your right elbow, but opening up those hips. Take one more breath here. And exhale. Inhale, bring your knee in tight through your chest. We're going into warrior one. So place your foot between your hands. Left ankle comes on out. Inhale, lift up for warrior one. Exhale, sink in nice and deep. Here we go for a little more. On your next inhale, we're going to turn and open up into warrior two. Your alignment changes just a little bit, moving from that 45-degree angle, opening it up to a full 90. There's an imaginary line to be drawn from the arch of your back foot to the heel of your front foot. Your hips are now opened up. Shoulders away from your ears, pinching at your spine. Gaze over your right middle finger. On your next inhale, flip your right palm up towards the sky and then lift it up over your head to reverse your warrior. Feeling your whole right side body open up. You still have that deep bend in your right foot. You still have weight in the outer edge of your back foot. Inhale, come back up through center. Exhale, pressing your right elbow into your right inner thigh for extended side angle. Pressing into that deep bend, opening up, feeling it all throughout your core and your side body. Lifting up, keeping your left hand and left side body very active. Your right leg should be screaming at you. Inhale, come on back up to warrior two using your core. Take one more big breath in. Exhale, cartwheel your hands down, back into your high plank. Take a moment to regroup. Inhale. Exhale, lower down, chaturanga. Try not to bring your elbows past that 90-degree mark. You don't want to go too low because then you're going to hurt your shoulders. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. For the other side, left leg, three-legged dog, nice and high. Bend, stack, open up. Heel towards your glute, opening up your hips to the left. On your next inhale, come on in nice and tight through your core, through your chest, pulling forward for warrior one on the left. Inhale lifts you up. Exhale sinks you in. Inhale, open up to warrior two. Again, realign. Figure out where your feet belong. Make sure you have weight distributed here. Make sure you have a deep bend in your left thigh. Core strong, spine straight, shoulders down and away. Gaze soft. Inhale, flip your left palm to reverse your warrior. Feeling it in your left side body. Inhale, back up through center. Exhale down for extended side angle. Pressing your left elbow into your left thigh. Still with that deep bend. Lifting up with your right side and your right hand. Inhale, back up to warrior two. Exhale, sink in. One more big inhale. Exhale, cartwheel your hands to frame your foot. High plank. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. And breathe. Notice how different this down dog feels from the one you started out with. One more big breath in, fill up. Exhale, sigh it all out. Bend your knees, gaze forward. Step, jump, float. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, Utkatasana, last one of the day. Make it nice and deep. Booty low. Toes and knees squeezing together. Core engaged. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Let it go. Inhale, root to rise. Come all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Thanks, everybody. I hope you had a great practice. If feedback is good, I'll make more videos and I'll add to the different sequences, and you can really start to build a practice at home. Thanks. Have a great day. Stay well. Bye.